Hey guys, welcome back to the 7 Days of Drugstore Foundation series. Today is day 5 and we are testing NYX Stay Matte Not Flat Foundation. I have heard a couple little things here and there about this foundation and it looked really cool, so I decided to pick it up and test this one out as part of my cruelty-free list. This one retails for $7.49. I picked mine up at Ulta so that I could use a coupon, but I've also seen it at Walgreens and Target for the same price. So you can look around and try to find the best deal. Sometimes Ulta has the best deal because of coupons, but sometimes things like Walmart and stuff already have them even cheaper than the deal is. So something I noticed with that. If you're new to this cruelty-free drugstore foundation series, I'll pop up the criteria in which I'm basing all of these foundations off of and also judging them as well. So if you want a refresher, you can go back to day 1 and listen to a little bit more of the details of each individual criteria. But otherwise, let's keep jumping into the video, okay? Okay, so here is the little tube. It actually looks quite tiny. However, it is still 1.18 ounces, so a little bit more than the average foundation. So that's already off to a good start. This is supposed to be a matte foundation. It is oil-free, water-based, full coverage, mineral-enriched matte foundation. So pretty cool. Maybe. And I got the shade Creamy Natural. And bonus, this foundation actually had the most options and the biggest color range that I saw out of all the foundations. 25 shades are available, at least through the online website. In stores, I don't remember seeing that many. Pretty decent shade range there. And let's go ahead and try it. Full disclaimer, I do have dry skin if you didn't know, but matte foundations can usually do okay on me because my natural oils will come through once it's a matte foundation and everything will look more settled and nice. Unless it's extremely crazy matte, then it'll be too much. But we'll find out together if this is compatible with my skin. Put a little bit on the back of my hand. Ooh, honey, this is thick. This actually, the formula reminds me of how the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea clay foundation, not the stick, the tube, that's kind of how this looks coming out of the bottle. It's thick like that. So that means I'm gonna go ahead and use my brush, but I need to prime half my face per my criteria. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my Smashbox regular base silicone primer because it looks like this matte foundation has a lot of silicones. That side's drying. I'm gonna start with the unprimed side and just pat this, dot this all on, and then we will brush it out. Color is a tad bit too light, maybe a shade too light, but it does say it has some mineral in there, so minerals tend to oxidize. We will see if this one does. Going on just like the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundation, definitely. Very similar coverage, very similar feel, slightly buildable too. Okay, so there's the two sides, half done, half not done. Almost full coverage. Might be able to build it up a little bit. Go ahead and do the primed side. Primed side is showing way more brush strokes than the unprimed side. That's very bizarre. Okay, this is how it looks without being set. Yeah, tiny bit of transfer and wetness still, but looks like it would kind of dry down a little bit, but I'm still gonna set it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'll do my concealer and set it, and then we will see how that looks and judge it off of that. All right, love, so this is overall finished result after applying everything, all my finishing products, eyes and lips. So, yeah, it definitely is matte. It is drying my skin out like crazy. Does not look patchy yet, except the nose. I was like, ooh, good, my nose looks really good. That's one of the only spots that like I really like, but now it's been 15 minutes and it's starting to look really powdery and patchy on my nose. My under eye area looks okay. My pores are about, I say, a medium. I don't think they look great, but they don't look awful. I'm not getting any weird like lifting pore issues around my nose. A little bit dry and powdery in the crease of my nose, not too bad. And my smile lines aren't coming out too bad either. The only lines that it's settling in is my forehead lines. And I just put on the Sephora birthday lips and they are not looking hot. It's like spreading. I'm gonna have to change my lippies. So I don't know if that's the foundation fault or the lippies fault, but I'm not liking that very much. And I actually like the unprimed side a lot a lot better. I have a tiny bit of separation around this area and this side. I don't have any. Let's go ahead and give this an 8-hour wear test and we will see if it lasts 8 hours, if it looks better, if it looks worse, because hey, these foundations have surprised me after 8 hours. I don't know. All right, let's check. All right, so it's been 8 hours, so let's take a peek really quickly and tell you how I feel about the 8-hour wear time. I have to say, for my skin type, it is all right at best. Not my favorite whatsoever. Lots of redness coming through, lots of pore issues. I would say a little bit of separation. It's not intense, but very, very powdery. But like kind of like dot powder, almost like I used a powder makeup instead, that kind of give off. It's very much rubbed off underneath my nose area, around there on my nose, and then just random spots like under my eyes. That's kind of rubbed off, and then it's patchy where it's left over on that side. So, oh yeah, and I got dry patches. So definitely clung to some dry patches there. And I would not say this is full coverage. Medium at best coverage. So am I super in love with it? No. Is it the worst? No, not the worst, but no. Would I be using it again? Probably not. Not great for my skin type. Not enough pros for me to be using this again personally. And I love NYX products, so I was a little bit sad. I might try the cover drops, so if you've tried those before and you like them, let me know. I just didn't think that the coverage was as full. I liked how this swatched. That is all for day number 5. Woo! I got 2 more days left to show you for my 7 days of cruelty-free drugstore makeup. What will the last 2 items be? Ooh, you will have to subscribe so that you see as soon as I post it what the last 2 are gonna be. And I'm having so much fun doing these series videos. I think I'm gonna try doing them once a month. Ooh, I don't know. Sounds a little bit optimistic, but we will see, won't we? All right, you guys, have a great, lovely day.